there. It's a weekday and I want to make a very quick and easy dinner today. So I am going to make fish cakes. I have some canned fish here, salmon, pink salmon, and I have some frozen fish in the fridge. So I'm going to make fish cakes, and to go on the side I have some asparagus, so I'm going to grill it. So it's going to be a complete meal of fish cakes and asparagus and a dressing on the side. So let me show you how I make it. These are 4 pieces of tilapia, frozen tilapia, which was defrosted in the refrigerator, and I'm going to microwave them for about 8 minutes and cook them. Now while they're cooking, this is the keto bread that I have. I want to make bread crumbs with this, and this keto bread comes out very handy. I have shared this recipe for this keto bread on my channel earlier. Do check it out. Do check the link below in the description box, and I also have a link at the end of the video. This bread is extremely good for sandwiches or for burgers. Do try it out, and it freezes really well. Now I have made these breadcrumbs, and they're coarse. Look at that. Beautiful breadcrumbs. Now they are approximately 2 cups. So I'm going to keep them aside. I'm going to need them later. I'm going to use 2 cans of salmon. They are about 6 ounces each. So I'm going to need 2 of them. If you like tuna, you can use tuna as well. But my family prefers salmon. It's a Costco brand. So I'm going to use salmon in this. So it's going to be a mix of tilapia and salmon. Now the canned fish comes with there's some liquid in it which we don't really want. So I'm going to drain off all the liquid. Just remove everything, all the liquid from it. Now I'm going to just discard that. Now my fish is ready. In the microwave it was cooked. It has been cooking for 8 minutes in the microwave. I'm going to mix the salmon in along with the tilapia. And now gently combine it together. Don't overmix. I want those flakes. So once the cakes are done, you'll see that it's nice and flaky. It's not a lump. Now add some Dijon mustard. You can also use yellow mustard or some ground mustard. It all tastes really good. Add some garlic powder, some paprika. I'm using the plain paprika. You can use smoked paprika as well. That tastes good as well, or little chili powder. Now this is some seasoning mix or a rub. You can also use any burger mix if you have a burger spice, anything which will give flavor. This is onion powder, some red chili flakes, some salt to taste. This is mayonnaise, and mix it well. Just make sure that everything is just combined, all the spices. Now you can add in the breadcrumbs. I'm calling them as keto breadcrumbs. Add in the parsley. This is Italian parsley. You can use cilantro, coriander leaves as well, and some lemon juice. You can add more lime juice if you like it really tangy. Let it all come together nicely. And mix it gently. Now I'm going to taste this. This is the time you can taste it and you can adjust. Now this is perfect. Now you add in just 2 yolks, only the yolks, not the white. It becomes too sticky otherwise, so I just prefer using just the yolks. So before adding the yolks, you have a chance to check the mixture for the spice or for the salt. Now you can see it's all coming together. It's loose, but it comes together. So you can form nice cutlets out of it. You can just see how you can shape them. I'll show you again. And just take it. Don't press it too hard, just very gently. You don't want to make a sort of a clump, but make sure that it all comes together. Press it gently and just give it a good shape. Once they are done, I'm going to refrigerate them for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now while they are refrigerating, I have washed the asparagus and let me give it a last wipe. So they're nice and dry. Now the best way to get rid of the woody portion is to just snap it. It just snaps at the right place where the woody portion begins. So you can just see, just bend it and it will snap at the correct place. I always I never chop the asparagus. I always snap it like this. That's the best way. My oven is preheated at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to just lay the asparagus on a single layer on a rack and drizzle a generous amount of olive oil and a generous amount of salt. Make sure there is a rack, otherwise if it sticks flat on the baking tray, it can get soggy. So if there is a rack, it will stay a little crisp, cooked but crisp. Now some pepper, and in it goes for about 25 minutes. They get an even heat when they are on the rack and they will not get soggy. Now the remaining mixture, I'm just going to make cutlets again out of it, of the fish cakes, and these are for my future use. So I'm going to freeze them. Just I'm going to layer them. So I'm going to just put a parchment sheet, so that they don't stick to each other. Now these are ready to go in the freezer. They can last up to 3 months. And they can be a quick dinner anytime. Just thaw it and fry it. Your dinner is done. Now our asparagus is getting grilled, so I'm going to fry the cutlets. Just take some oil in a hot pan, heat it up, and I'm going to start frying the cutlets. These were refrigerated, so they hold really well. So I'm going to fry them to a nice golden color. Now while these are frying, I'm going to make a dressing. So I'm going to start with the mayonnaise first. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, some salt, some pepper. This is tomato ketchup. I like a little tang. And some hot sauce. Any of your favorite hot sauce. I'm using Tabasco. You can use sriracha, you can use Cholula. All these hot sauces are great and they make a great accompaniment with the fish cakes. Now the dressing is ready. So are the cakes, fish cakes. They're nice golden brown and they're all ready to be served. In the meantime, my asparagus is ready as well. So I'm serving this platter with asparagus, the fish cakes, the dressing with a nice dash of lime. You can see I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to show you how flaky they are. It's not a clump and it's still moist. It is so delicious. And this is a very easy, wholesome meal on a weekday. This makes a very delicious meal. It's a very easy meal too. You can use fresh fish, frozen or canned fish. You can use any flavors, any spices of your choice. You can freeze these cakes and make it at a later date whenever you're in a hurry. Just fry them and they're ready to be served. So do make them and enjoy this delicious meal. Thanks for watching.